First day as a heart doctor.
I'm live.
I've been so lonely.
Good patient care and good self-care.
The vibes are up. The work-life balance is work-life balancing right now. Welcome back, vlog. It's a new week and a new rotation. Today I start cardiology. Fit check of the day. We are rocking the hospital scrubs. All right, let's go. Hey, Chip. Hey, Chewy. All right, so like I said, guys, I am on a new rotation. I'm on cardiology this month, and I don't really know what the day-to-day is gonna be like, so I guess I'll find out today. Although my schedule should be a lot better than it was on medicine. I think I have to meet my attending at the cath lab, and I'm not really sure where that is, so wish me luck. Is my boy. What's up? What's up, dude? All right, I'm done rounding with my attending, grabbing a quick snack. I'll update you guys on what's going on in a little bit. Yeah, I miss working with them. Okay, I was gonna catch up with you guys, but then I got my first cardiology consult. Out here ready to fix some hearts. First day as a heart doctor. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Let's go home. Okay, so I am done for the day. I didn't do a lot of vlogging today, mainly because it's a new rotation. I needed to figure out what the heck I was doing. It's about 5 o'clock. I've basically been on call for the day. So the way my day went was I met my attending around 8 a.m. in the cath lab. We reviewed some echocardiograms together, some EKGs together. Then we went and rounded on about 25 to 30 patients that cardiology has been consulted on. We didn't have any procedures to do today, so if we did, we would have done that after rounding, but since we didn't, I basically hung out at the hospital all day, just on call, waiting for any consults to come in. My attending had to go to clinic, so basically if anyone consulted cardiology while he was in clinic, he would just send me the consult. I would go see the patient. I would staff with him, let him know the assessment and plan. He would let me know if that's what we're doing, if he agrees, or what his actual plan is. And then I'd go tell the patient, write the notes, put in the orders. And that seems like that's gonna be the flow of my day. So again, I was on call the whole day. Normally there's a second resident, and that other resident and I would actually swap call every other day. So if I wasn't the resident on call, I would be able to leave after we're done rounding and after any procedures are done. However, the other resident that is on this service with me is on PTO this week. So I'll be covering call for this entire week, but it works out perfectly because I'm taking PTO during the 3rd week of this block. It's gonna be my first vacation in residency, and I'm really looking forward to it. A few vlogs ago, I told you guys I signed up for a Spartan race. Actually 3 Spartan races. And that's part of the reason I'm taking PTO in a few weeks. But I'm also going on 2 other trips to California during this block. They're gonna be weekend trips. I'll tell you more about them as those get closer. It's gonna be a good month. I'm really excited. Even with staying around all day for call, it's still less hours than internal medicine was. And I get my weekends, which is just so incredible. It was so nice just not being glued to a computer and charting all day. Again, I think it's gonna be a really good month, and I could really use it. Anyway, that's it for the day. I'm gonna go home and relax a little bit, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's a new day, baby. Go, 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 go. Think I'm running late. We gotta get going. It is actually beautiful out today. Such a shame to be spending it indoors. I do get off earlier this block, so I think we're gonna have to start trying to spend more time outside. Meeting my attending in the cath lab again. Hopefully we have some procedures today. One thing I will say about this block versus my last 2 rotations is it's a little bit lonelier. Again, I'm the only resident on. No senior, no med student, no team, just your boy and the attending. I'm definitely one of those people that thrives off of social energies, so it's a little bit tougher for me, which I guess makes it kind of weird that I'm going into anesthesia. Anyway, let's have a good day. Okay, so we are done with rounds. I had some breakfast for a bit. Now I am following up on some of our cardiology patients who have had some studies done today. Overall, a pretty chill day. We found D-Boogie.
What's up?
What are you on right now?
Nephrology.
How's it going?
Super chill, dude.
Yeah. Compared to medicine, our schedules right now are so chill.
Really
Even
nice.
I was talking about like how I'm taking call on cardiology, and even with taking call on cardiology, it's still way better hours than medicine. It's so focused. Like I like rounded this morning with the attending. We were supposed to have to do a procedure, but I think it got canceled for some reason. And then I just like followed up on a couple patients, but it's like so focused that it's like we're just worrying about heart related stuff, and it's just so
it's really
so
refreshing.
nice.
I would say getting paid the same bi-weekly for this rotation
versus
the
medicine.
previous rotation.
Maybe it does start to average out the salary a little bit.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. But it's funny that we're still making time to see each other even though we're off rotation. I feel like we're in our scrubs era.
He was like, "Are you in the workroom?" And I'm like, "All right, I'll come down."
I was like, "What are you doing?" WYD. He's like doing notes. I'm like, "Yo, come down here and do notes." What are we gonna do right now? Go get lunch?
Let's get lunch.
Yeah.
We were just playing Pokemon.
We were playing a little bit of Pokemon. Take the downtime when you can get it,
Yes,
which
sir.
right now we just have a lot more downtime. It's so nice. All right, let's go get food.
Let's go.
All right, I am back in one of the workrooms. I got a consult for a patient that was having chest pain. It's actually a patient that's being managed by one of our resident teams, so I was able to talk to the resident about the patient and get some extra history. It's always nice when you can collaborate with your co-residents and work together on patient care. I already saw the patient and signed out with my attending, so now I'm gonna put some orders in and do the note.
Look what I found.
I'm live.
What are you on?
Neurology.
How's it going?
Much better than medicine.
All right, I am done for the day. Saw several consults. Honestly, pretty chill. I'm gonna go drive to the park and we'll chat a little bit more there. Okay, so I am at the park now. I'm gonna go for a run because, like I said in my last couple of vlogs, I signed up for 3 races in one weekend next month. So I need to fit in time to train for those races. Being on this cardiology block, I have more free time because I'm spending less time in the hospital. So it's a really good time to spend more of my time and energy prioritizing training for these races. But I think this raises a really good point about balancing residency with the rest of your life. There are going to be some times where you just have to really lock in and be a good doctor and prioritize patient care and learning and doing your best. Like when you're in the hospital, I believe that you should be giving 110%, and that's what I try to do. But when you're not in the hospital, you should be giving just as much effort into the other aspects of your life that you enjoy, whether that's hanging out with friends and family or doing races. So there's gonna be some blocks where you have more free time and you can then allocate that free time to having a better lifestyle balance. And I think that's what it really means to have good work-life balance. It's not just about giving 50% to work and 50% to the rest of your life day to day, but acknowledging when you do have more free time and really taking advantage of it and prioritizing other things. That's what I believe true work-life balance is. So for the next month, I'm really going to enjoy this extra free time and prioritize other things that are important to me. Anyway, that is enough rambling. It's time to start running.
Well, they only cook for 4 hours, 4.5 hours, 4 hours.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Chip. Hi, Chewy. Chip. Chip. Not too much, fellas. We're back for another day. This is kind of the closest to a normal schedule I've had in residency so far. Like it's 8 a.m. I'm just showing up to the hospital. I'll take call until about 5 p.m. 5 days a week. It really is nice to be on a somewhat normal schedule. Let's have a good day.
Actually, I think my
All right, we found Deboogs. We are done for the day. Well, actually, DePaul's done for the day.
I am, yes.
I'm on call, so I'm
Card's
gonna
call isn't
hang
too
out.
bad.
It's not too bad. I've seen a few patients every day, and it's nice and what's the word? Focused. Just worried about the heart. So it's a lot quicker than seeing a new medicine patient. That's
what
for
I enjoy
sure.
about being a nephrology consultation. I wrote a consult note in probably like 100 words today.
Yeah, so much nicer than the essays that our medicine notes were. So good day, good day. We're in our scrubs era, loving it. What are you gonna do today?
Oh, I'm actually going with my parents.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I didn't see them last weekend because we were on medicine.
Dude,
But now I have time.
that work-life balance, it's so good now. Gotta enjoy it while we can.
For real, dude.
All right, I've basically spent the afternoon just seeing consults, some heart failure patients, a couple patients with elevated troponins, which is an enzyme we look at to kind of give us an idea if we think someone had a heart attack. Pretty interesting stuff. About another hour or so, and then I should be good to go home. We'll see if I get any more calls. I've been spending more of my time in patient care areas, so it's a little harder to vlog, but I'm trying my best. Let's go home. All right, I am going home. Not a bad day, just a couple consults to take care of. Again, cardiology is nice because it's a lot more focused compared to medicine where you're dealing with everything. So even if I have like a few consults, it's still a lot easier to manage than when you're admitting on medicine. It really has been nice. So it's about 5 o'clock and instead of going home, I'm actually going to go to the park and not to go running, but actually to go meet with one of my friends who I'm doing the races with, but we're actually going to the park to go do some tricking and tumbling. Some of you guys know that I grew up doing tricking and tumbling and I used to do it professionally. I used to do shows on the East Coast during college and it's still been a really big part of my life. I still like training and keeping up with some of my skills. And again, the theme of this week's vlog, I think, is work-life balance. And I think one of the biggest lessons that I've learned when it comes to work-life balance, and this isn't just for residency or medical school, it's whatever you're doing, you need to prioritize the things you enjoy the same way that you prioritize like work and studying and all that stuff. Like the things that you enjoy can't just be like things you do if you have extra time. Like you should still schedule the things you enjoy and add a level of priority to them, because then you'll treat them the same as you do with things like studying, working, all that stuff. I've actually been pretty consistent with tricking and tumbling over the last few years, only because I tell myself that every Sunday I'm gonna go to the gym and train, and then when I can do some outdoor park sessions like I'm about to this evening, I try to do that as well. Again, in order to maintain a good work-life balance, you have to schedule and prioritize the fun stuff just as much as the work stuff. All right, let's go do some tricks. All right, I'm excited. Okay, all right. There you go. All right, that was a pretty productive sesh, and now I'm exhausted. See you tomorrow. Morning, guys. Happy Thursday. Last month, Thursday meant I was only halfway through my week, and now it means tomorrow's Friday for me. Such a good feeling. I'm headed to the cath lab. We'll see if we have any procedures this morning, any TEEs. Then we will round on our patients. Oh, and since today's Thursday, it means we also have didactics. So it'll be cool to see all of my co-residents. I've been so lonely. All right, I am done for the morning. We did a transesophageal echocardiogram, so basically an echocardiogram, but rather than transthoracic, which is basically just over the chest, we go in through the esophagus and look at the heart that way. After that, we rounded on our patients, and that was kind of it for the morning. Now I'm going to go kill some time before didactics start. What's up? D-Bugs is in the house.
Oh boy, I can't wait to play Pokemon.
Paul and I are about an hour early for didactics, which is really nice. So
really nice.
We can kind of hang out and play Pokemon unless I guess one of us gets a console, which
I'm not on call.
I am. I think one of the big differences with residency and medical school is in medical school, when you're a medical student and you're not busy, you're like kind of like looking for work, versus when you're a resident, if you have nothing going on, you don't look for something to do. You enjoy the downtime, play some Pokemon, wait for didactics, but you don't look for new work.
You didn't get a Rocky?
A rock
You
star?
don't do Raksha Bandhan? You're not that Indian?
No, what's...
This is,
Oh, what is this?
it's like, I don't know, some celebration of like brothers and sisters. You're not that Indian, I guess.
I am only half Indian, so...
Indian passing.
That actually looks really nice. You should wear stuff like that more often.
This is purely ceremonial and probably come off in a week or two.
Looks really cool. Looks very stylish. Look at the bling. Ooh, with the tattoo.
You know.
You're kind of on a glow up right now. I feel like.
Am I?
I don't. The hair's looking good. You're kind of on a glow up, man. It's that residency glow.
We have no room for anybody. We barely have.
All right, guys. So I am done for the day. We had didactics and we did some board review for a bit. Wow, it is really bright. Anyway, like I said, we had didactics and board review, and now my day is pretty much done. So I went to the cafeteria, grabbed some snacks and whatnot, and now I'm gonna go to the park, try to get a run in, which might be tough because it's pretty hot outside today, but we gotta stay dedicated, we gotta stay healthy. Good patient care and good self-care. That's what matters right now. Let's go for a run, baby. Whew. This has been a good run so far. Honestly, it just feels good to be outside. I think after being on medicine for a month, being in the hospital 80 hours a week, basically leaving when the sun has already gone down, I'm just appreciating being outside and getting fresh air. It just feels so nice. And I mean, come on, look at that sunset. It's beautiful. Only in Vegas, baby. The vibes are up. The work-life balance is work-life balancing right now. Lots to appreciate. All right, today has been a very good day, and I am now in my gaming room, which I've showed you guys in previous vlogs. And the plan is to eat some dinner that I grabbed from the hospital and hop on some video games with my friends. My friends and I have been playing video games most nights since 2016, so like 8 years. And I play with my friends from elementary school. I play with DePaul, just a bunch of our friends. And it's like a way that we keep up with each other, even though we all have different lives, different schedules. So one of my work-life balance tips for you guys is to find something consistent and regular that you do with your friends in order to stay caught up with each other, because otherwise you're going to end up just seeing each other every few months and having to spend your time catching up with each other, rather than my friends and I, for example, who talk every single day and we just stay really caught up in each other's lives. Like, I'm not kidding. We played video games all the way through step 1, step 2. It was a really good way to unwind after long days. And now in residency, I've prioritized still playing games with them, staying caught up with my friends, because that's important. We shouldn't drop our relationships and friendships for work, whether it's residency or anything else you're doing in life. Anyway, that's my spiel. I'm gonna go play some games. Very nice, guys. We finally won a game. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Woohoo! Let's go say hi to Uncle. Happy Friday, guys. Man, it feels good to say that it's Friday. I have only had two-day weekends in the entirety of residency so far. So it's gonna be so nice to have 2-day weekends all month. Let's have a good day. Okay, I am rounding on some of our follow-ups, and I've already gotten 3 new consoles this morning, and it's barely past 9 a.m. Looks like it's gonna be a busy day. It can be tough trying to see all of your follow-ups as well as a bunch of new consoles at once, but I'm feeling pretty okay. My confidence is definitely up, like my sureness in myself, my ability to handle multiple patients and have an idea of what we're doing. It's definitely a lot higher than when I started residency, and it's a really good feeling. Alright, so it's been a busy morning so far. I've seen a bunch of consults and then followed up on a few of our patients. I was gonna get lunch, but then I got more consults, but I just saw them and I'm pretty caught up with my notes. So I'm gonna try to sneak in some lunch really quick before I meet with my attending. Long day. Finally time to go home. Okay, it is just past 5 p.m. and I am leaving the hospital. Today was a bit busier than the rest of the week has been. My entire morning was full of seeing some of our follow-ups and seeing a bunch of new consults, like so many consults. Every time I sat down and tried to work on notes, another cardiology consult. I barely had time to eat something before I met with my attending around 1 o'clock. We went over all the patients and then we rounded on all the patients, all the new consults. And while we were rounding, we got 2 or 3 more consults, so just a lot of consults today. And then when we were done, I had to finish all of my notes, finish all the assessment and plans. So just a lot of work, but can't complain. But yeah, not a bad Friday overall. Definitely thought I would be able to head out a little bit sooner, but I can't complain. I have a 2-day weekend. I'm stoked nonetheless. And the nice thing about not working Saturday too is I'll actually be able to edit this vlog in a timely manner rather than staying up late Saturday night to get it up Sunday morning, which is what I've been doing for the past like 5 or 6 weeks, which is a little my own fault. I'm sure if I time managed better, I could edit throughout the week, but I've been kind of waiting for the weekend to edit these vlogs. So just another thing contributing to a better work-life balance, which has kind of overall been the theme of this vlog. And I really hope you guys have seen the take-home message of this vlog, which is that there are going to be times where you have to prioritize work and studying, school, whatever it is, more than your personal life. But then there are going to be other times where you have more time to prioritize other things, and you should take advantage of it when you do notice those times in your life. And I think that's what true work-life balance is. It's giving 100% to all the things that matter when you are actively doing those things. My next few months of rotations actually stagger pretty well, where I have a more lighter month and then a tougher month and then lighter month, tougher month. So it's not a bad stagger, but it's definitely gonna make me appreciate this month while I can. And next week I'll talk a little bit more about the 3 trips I'm going on this month. Anyway, it's time for me to stop vlogging and to just go and enjoy my weekend. So as always, I appreciate you guys joining me for another week in residency, and I'll see you in the next one.